This is very exciting. It's the largest wine and food festival in Southern California. This morning, we're going to get a taste of that VIP treatment happening at this year's San Diego Bay Wine and Food Festival. I mean, this has gotten recognition from all over the country. Ranch 45's Chef Aron Schwartz will be joining us from the kitchen, which is always a treat. Good morning to you, Chef.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Very good. We want to get into all the details about the festival, but first, because you're in the kitchen, tell us what you'll be cooking up this morning.
So I'm cooking a dry age ribeye that we dry age here at Ranch 45. It's been dry aging for 45 days. It's a prime ramp beef, and we're cooking it in a little beef fat and searing it in a black iron or black steel pan.
Oh, okay. So while you cook that up, if we could talk to you about the San Diego Bay Wine and Food Festival. I mean, this is a good time, and it starts November 11th. It's very soon. Tell us what people can expect, why people should come out to this.
Well, it's a great opportunity to support all the chefs here in town that have been working throughout this last year. And it's a chance for all of us to get together. Saturday at the festival in the Barcadero, you'll have over 100 different chefs there, VIP tastings. Brant Beef will have a giant beef tasting. And then throughout the week, starting tomorrow on Wednesday, there's chefs that are doing private dinners. Here at Ranch 45, we have a bubbles and beef dinner, which is basically champagne and beef, something that you don't really expect.
Right.
But champagne goes with everything, and there's nothing wrong with a great steak and a glass of champagne to go with it.
Now, I've been to this before. It's amazing. To have it right by the bay is so special. What's it like for you to be one of the chefs? I mean, you've gotten quite the recognition at this event. Tell us what that's like. I mean, what do you get to see when you're out there?
Well, it's great to see the people coming through and just being supportive. We have a great food scene that continues to grow here in San Diego. Being someone that grew up here, and just to see the scene continue to grow and the chefs just keep on pushing it. I mean, this year to be recognized, having the restaurants be recognized by the Michelin Guide, just continues to push what we're doing here in San Diego. And we have one of the greatest cities with weather. I think it's going to be close to 80 degrees on Saturday. You're sitting on the water. You can't get much better than that.
See, you were listening to my forecast, Chef Aron. I appreciate that. Also, while you're cooking it up right there, tell us a little bit about Ranch 45, too. What do you guys specialize in for people who have not been?
So Ranch 45 is a breakfast, lunch, and dinner and butcher shop. We're open Monday through Sunday. We do dinners Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 5 to 8:30. But we specialize in beef. We partnered with Brant Beef, and so our menu is around their great product and just different items. So instead of your traditional chorizo, we do chorizo made with beef. We do great breakfast burritos. We have bacon that's made out of beef as well. And then we support all the local farms around town and using seasonal items. Yeah,
I was doing a little research on you, Chef, and you've been into cooking and farm to fork table type of stuff since you were young, which is nice to see that you're able to do this now for so many of your lucky guests who come to that restaurant. What will you be making for the grand tasting at this year's festival?
So at the grand tasting, we'll be cooking up some 45-day dry age ribeyes that are in these dry agers. They're actually still sitting in there right now. And we'll be searing that up and serving it with our house-made sourdough, a black garlic aioli, and herb salad.
Okay, and you've been really good about answering all my questions while also putting that plate together. Do you want to show us now what stage are you on?
So we are just pulled it out. We're letting it rest.
Okay.
We just put some olive oil and lemon juice on the greens, and then we're going to take the steak and put it right on top. And there you got it.
Can you explain to me, Chef, we only have about a minute or so, but dry age for 45 days, what does that mean?
So basically, when you dry age, you're taking out the moisture from the beef. So all the moisture that you have in the steak, you're actually removing it and intensifying the flavor of the beef. Okay. So typically you would go 28 days is what you see most steakhouse do. we find that 45 days with the brand beef that we use is the best.
That's
for us.
that money timeline. All right. Can people still get tickets to the Wine and Food Festival?
Yeah, there's still tickets available for some of the dinners. I know for beef and bubbles, we have a few tickets available for Thursday's dinner. And same thing for Saturday and Sunday for the Taco TKO.
All right, San Diego WineClassic.com is the website. It starts November 11th, lasts all the way through the 14th. Chef Aron, thanks so much for being on with us. Thanks to your photographer, too, for showing us part of your restaurant there. Good to see you this morning.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Stella and Eric.